Hey everyone, this is Pseudo, and we're back with Stanley Parable. We just went on an adventure with the line. The line led us back to where we were the first time. So, you know, I don't really trust this line very much right now, but we're going to follow it again.
You know what, Stanley?
Never mind. We're not going to follow it again.
Line. What's it ever done for us?
Nothing.
We're intelligent
I was just
people,
saying that.
Right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting.
I thought this was your made-up story.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Yes, because the last time you picked our direction, it went really well. So, okay, we're going to go this direction. In this magic office building.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley
bare
forging
walls.
A new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be?
Magic hallway is what I want the story to
Use
be.
your imagination.
Back the other
Whatever
way.
it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Are you, though? Are you ready for this? Because it's just a magic hallway that goes on forever. So we're going to keep going this way, and maybe it'll break out of the loop. Yep, there we go. New thing. I'm betting it's going to be another magic hallway. Nope.
Oh, no, not you again.
Oh, the line broke.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
That's
no lines or
wise,
monitor
Mr.
rooms.
British man.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
It's hard not to acknowledge it when it's all over everything. It's the only focal point for my eyes. Because, you know, it breaks through ceilings apparently, even though it's just very thin, essentially 2D thing on the wall. It's impressive for that. I'm very proud of it. But hey, look, a new room.
Ah, a choice. We get
Oh,
to make
not
a
another
decision.
choice. I
From
want
here,
that.
the
That's my
story is in
choice.
our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In
Left,
fact,
right,
I believe
left,
I
right,
need a minute
left,
to
right.
think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
I can do that. Up, going
Okay,
counterclockwise
so
because
I know
I'm
that
awesome.
Each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going?
That is
Since
the question.
The answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley.
What?
Our destiny.
Yep, logic.
awaits.
Yep, that was perfect. Gonna go in the right one. Ooh,
Oh, hold up. What's this?
the confusion. You've been playing the confusion ending for 16
The
minutes and
confusion
13
ending.
seconds.
You're telling me
Huh.
that's what this is? It's all one
Deviate
giant
from maintenance
ending?
room, end up in monitor
And
room.
we're supposed
Okay,
to
so
restart
yep,
the game what, eight times?
restarted it a lot.
That's really
What are
how
we at?
all this goes?
We're on the 5th restart,
all
which will happen
Determined?
as soon as he
So
realizes
now,
that this is
according to the
pointless.
schedule, I restart
When will I
again.
realize
Then
this
what?
is pointless?
Am I just supposed to
Yeah,
forget?
after I'm done having
Well,
fun.
what if I don't want to forget?
Yeah.
My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this this thing wall.
Stupid wall
Well,
depicting
you
our future. What's
insulted
next?
me.
Stanley attempts to play
Why
the
don't
story,
I
but
get
is
to
prevented.
decide?
Unable
Why
to
don't
go
I
anywhere or
get
do
a say
anything.
in all of
Game
this?
restarts on its
Is
own.
it really-
6 restart.
No,
I'll
it
not
can't.
spoil everything too much.
I don't want it to be.
Like to.
I don't
I
want
got the next
game to keep
restart respoiled.
restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Unless he
I don't
just
want to be
changed
trapped
everything
like
because
this. I
he's the
won't
narrator.
restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
Free will right there.
do it.
Choice. Left, right door.
And the
Both
time
to the confusion ending.
stopped.
17
Does that
minutes?
mean-
Alright.
Did we do it?
We did it.
Break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So,
I want this chair.
okay.
Been walking around a lot on that adventure line. I need to sit
I
down.
guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in
There
some
we
way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now.
Probably.
We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Yes. Eventually.
Well, in the meantime,
Well, game restarted on its own again. Awesome. Loading. Loading. So what was supposed to happen next? Like, oh, I don't remember. Just go back to the meeting room.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley
I have
decided
no
to
idea.
go to the meeting room.
Going to the
Perhaps
meeting room.
he had simply missed a memo.
I have the urge to jump while running, but there's no jump in this game as of yet. Hopefully one will
When
be
Stanley
introduced.
came to a set of 2 open doors,
Ooh.
he entered the door on his left.
Yes, he did, because last time the right one set up the confusion ending, which doesn't sound like more fun. We're going to get to that meeting room. Meeting room.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided
Termination
to go up to his
Tuesdays?
boss's
Sounds like a
office,
lovely holiday.
hoping he might find an answer there.
Mergers. Pre-review of weekly review. You know, those are very important. Got to stay on top of those. R.I.P. from France. Did France die? But he was so young. Aw. Aw. What's over here? Push for funding for R&D of new coffee machine. Yep, that's what's that above? That's hire somebody to fire the paper synergizing guy. That's a weird word. And who moved my desk? That was me. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you didn't want it moved. Rate at which charts on the same slide depict the same information. Charts, numbers, ratios. Okay. These are very helpful charts. Who's doing that? Is that an automatic loop? They can't have that many. Oh, more charts. Boss Appreciation Minute. On your Boss Appreciation Minute worksheet, circle the top 20 things you love most about your boss. Well, you know, he pays me. That's mainly the thing that I like about him. We're out of the room now. Broom closet. That's where I want to go. Can't open doors. Stanley is useless. Ooh.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Now, last time I disobeyed him, we got restarted like 5 times. Let's try and listen to him. Let's see if we can get through some story. Upstairs to my boss's office. Oh, this is classy. I want to be. The secretary's got a nicer office than I do. Receptionist or whatever the word is now.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned
What,
to
books?
discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him?
It's probably a
What he
surprise
could not
party
have
for me.
known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number. 2845.
2845.
But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this. Yet
Totally
he
guessed that at
had
random.
By simply pushing random buttons on the keypad,
Yep.
Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing.
I know.
He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
What was that? 10 to the 4th odds of getting that? What newly opened pad? Did I miss an opening? Oh, well, that is a big opening that I missed. Alright, into here. This looks like a horror movie's about to happen. Some kind of Saw situation, go into this elevator, be trapped forever. Alright, we'll do it. Goodbye, cruel world. Down we go. Light. Haha. Yeah, no, I'm gonna die, aren't I? That's those blood stains? Another loading screen. I could do without the loading screens, but I really want to know what's going on in this game, so I'm gonna keep playing anyway.
Descending deeper into the building,
Yep.
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar.
Very
It was
peculiar.
a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself,
Yep.
to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to
Probably
him?
because he's descending
This question
like a
would not
mile
go
beneath his
unanswered
office.
for long.
This seems like a normal office worker would leave. Wouldn't keep going, but
Stanley
I'm going
walked
to.
straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
That seems important. I feel like I should call. Ooh. Mind control facility. Do they? They'll be fine. I'll go to the mind control facility. Ooh. Escape? No, I'd rather just submit myself to my masters. Yes. Yes. The end is near.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens.
Whoa. Hey, I was
What
up there,
horrible
like
secret
5
did
times.
this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. did he have the strength to find out?
Yes, he does. Stanley's a strong man. Goes to the gym 3 times a week, working on those pecs. Cameras? Is it the only button? Is the only button, so we're gonna press that. Cameras.
Now the monitors jump to life, their true nature revealed.
427.
Each bore the number of an employee in the building.
My
Stanley's
desk.
co-workers. The lives of
What is
so
one?
many
I wanna know what one
individuals
looks like.
reduced to images on a screen.
I can't see
And
that far.
Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
This is essentially what the NSA is doing. They actually have this giant room. They stand and they watch all of us. But we all have specific numbers, social security numbers. That's actually what your social security number is for, is where your monitor is in the NSA room. What is this button gonna do? Elevator up, maybe?
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe it couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions
That looks
had
safe.
been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
No.
He refused to believe it. He
I
couldn't
refuse.
accept it. His own life in someone else's control.
I'm glad I have the narrator
Never.
to tell me
It
what to
was
think.
unthinkable.
Otherwise it'd be
Wasn't
mind
it?
controlled.
Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world? But here was the proof. The heart of the operation.
What is it?
Controls labeled with emotions.
Ooh,
Happy
ooh.
or sad or content. Walking, eating,
Ooh.
working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold
Offline.
reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power
What?
over another human life.
Why wouldn't I just
For
take over?
he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
I assume that's over here with this DOS looking screen. I'll just go and delete System 32. That'll probably work. I assume off if I'm trying to kill the power, but I really just want to, use it for myself. Benign dictatorship, take over a small island, be their dictator. Be a good life. Stanley's been kept in this cubicle for far too long. Need to take him to rule over some little people. Minions, as it were. But I guess we'll just go ahead and turn it off. Well, that broke everything. What? What's happening? I don't... Music? I can't see anything yet.
Blackness and a rising chill of uncertainty.
Did I break the game?
Was it over?
No. Probably not.
Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine.
I like this game.
Unshackled
I win a
himself
lot.
from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away. And yet, even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp?
How...
What other mysteries did this strange building
I don't care. I
hold?
just want to get out.
But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized
Oh my God, the
none of
outside
this mattered
exists.
to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness.
Yes.
Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone
This
tell him
narrator
where to
gets
go,
me.
what to do, or how to feel.
I have a
Whatever
horrible
life
feeling this is going to be
lives,
stolen
it
from me
will
right
be
before it
his.
ends.
And that was all he needed.
Oh, it
to
looks so
know.
nice.
It was perhaps
Go.
the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door. Stanley felt the cool
I actually
breeze
got
upon his
outside.
skin, the feeling of liberation,
Ah, it's just
the immense
bask in it.
possibility of the new
Just-
path
ah.
before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen. And Stanley was happy.
I'm happy. Aw. What a good ending. That You know what? I believe it. We have one more loading screen, so let's see if they found a way to steal my win from me yet again. And we're back here, so I think I'm going to end this episode now and see what happens later. So I'll see you all in the next one.